What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is D-Rose, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best setups on the new updated Lotus map. So without further ado, hit that like button, make sure you stay right to the very end so you can gain some free RR, and let's get straight into this Cypher guide. For your first buy round on C, you simply just want to come over here beside this flower, get as high as you can, and try to get it right on the next ledge, right there. This will simply give you information on anybody trying to walk out on C, and it's a little bit harder to hit because it's a little bit more hidden. Next up, for your trip, you want to come over here, place your trip here, then you want to come up on top of this box, aim right at this corner right here, and just go straight down a little bit. Simply just throw your one-ways. Then next up, you want to come over here to the middle of sight, throw your chip right here, but you want to make sure it goes all the way across sight. And then with this setup, you just want to play back here. If you hear them coming in, pop your cage, off your trip, get some kills. And then if you hear them walking into elbow, you simply just want to throw your cage right here and combo with your trip to get some more easy kills, or you can even use that cage to back out into CT. For your next buy round for a second setup, all you want to do is come into this corner right here, throw your cam. This will give you entrance on sight. And then all you want to do for your first trip is place it right on the angle of this box, and your next one, you want to come right here and make sure it comes all the way across to this box right here. Then simply you want to throw a cage here and just play behind this box. They walk in, they hit your trip, pop this cage, get some kills, or if you don't want to swing your cage, these lovely new boxes where I decided to add, you can now spray through. And even if they go through here and hit this trip, get another easy frag. And then you also have a second cage, so if you need to rotate out, pop your cage and back up into CT. Alright, now let's move on to B. You simply want to come over here on this vine and make sure you set it up on the vine, because if you set it up any lower, the enemies will be able to see it. So make sure it's set up on the vine. First things first, you want to come over here on this right side and place your trip right against the wall right here. And for your next one, you simply just want to come on the edge of this box, just like this, and have it running across like this. And then with this setup, you're going to throw one cage here, and you're just going to play over an A link breakable. As soon as they walk in, or if you hear anything, pop your cage, get some free frags. And then if they want to hit, if they're still re-hitting after breaking your first chip, just throw your second cage, pop it, and get some kills. Next up, moving on to A. Since A has changed a lot, it is a lot more powerful for Cypher. So all you simply want to do for your first trip is place one cam right here, or one trip right there, come into this box. There's a little dark patch right here in the tree. All you simply want to do is just sit here, and you can pop a one-way, and then throw your second trip right here. And then Riot ended up adding a barrier that goes across. You're gonna have to wait until barrier goes down, and then you simply just want to come here and throw your cam up here. And then for this setup, you just want to set up back sight. You have all of tree, but then at the same time, if they hit your trip, just pop your cage and get an easy frag. And just to give you guys a little POV of what the enemy sees, they can't see you at all, no matter where they're standing or anything. So this is a pretty good, solid one-way. And then for tree, all you simply want to do is just have your second trip placed right here and be playing back sight. They come into tree, you have complete info on it. They hit your trip, pop your cage, and get your free frags. For your second setup on A, you simply want to go do the same cam here, but this time we're going to play a little bit deeper info. And all you're going to want to do is place your first trip here and your second trip right about here. So that way if they try pushing backside at all, place one cage here and place one cage here, and you can really just play backside right about here. They hit your trip here, pop your cage, get a free kill. They come on this side, they hit your trip, pop your cage, you get a free kill. You will have complete control of backside, and then also if they fall back into tree, you still have your cam to let you know and help on retake. And now you're probably wondering, D-Rose, where are some attacking flank trips? So first up, what you want to do is put your back against this wall. You can see a little gap here. You're going to want to keep moving back till you can't see a gap. And then you're going to want to throw your trip simply eye level. And the reason why I do that, because if the trip you can see, they can simply just stand behind your trip and try to shoot your teammates if anyone's sitting in this general area. Next up, you just want to come over here once the barrier goes down, and you simply just want to, it's right about here, throw your cam right up here. And this gives you any information if anybody's peeking C long, and then also it just gives you general information on flank. It's a pretty good cam. And then I like to save one of my trips so that way we can, if we're on site and planted already, we can always place a trip right here. So when we're playing bombs planted here, when we're playing tree, we simply, they hit the trip, pop the cage, and get a frag. Next up, say we're pushing on B. B is the only weird site that I don't really like to save my trips for, only for the main reason because if you put one trip here, A, they can jump over this pretty easily. And B, if anybody's playing in main, it's pretty simple for someone to just walk up in here. Even if you have a trip that you can't jump over, they can just walk up in here and get a free frag if anyone's trying to peek this or sitting in this angle. So what I like to do is simply just place one here, and then at the same time, place one across here. So that way they can't really cross it, right? They actually have to physically hit one of your trips in order to get an angle like this. And then simply, if you really wanted to, I'd like to save cam for site just to help with information. But if you wanted to, barrier goes down, just place a cam right there for early info. But yeah, that's your setup if you want to push on B site. Say you're pushing on C, I'd like to put one trip right here on the bottom of this statue at eye level so no one can crouch under it. And then for A, I like to put a cam right here, just so it holds A main, then it also gives you any information if anyone's pushing outside of B. And then like I said before, when pushing A and C, I always like to keep one trip, because you can always put one trip here with a cage, or you can put one trip for CT with a cage, so that way if anybody of your teammates are playing on site, they hit the trip, you can pop your cage and get a quick little wall bang, or if they're pushing CT, pop your trip and just get a free kill. But yeah, guys, this is the end of my tutorial for the new Cypher setups on Lotus. Let me know down below what you guys think of these Cypher setups, and if there's any other maps you guys would want to see me do any new Cypher setups on, like Icebox or Split or anything like that. Without further ado, this has been your boy D-Rose. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in a brand new video. Deuces.